right? So Future has reposted the tweet from Young Thug saying Drake, Future, and Metro, we're all brothers. Um, music ain't the same without us collabing. Well, music hasn't been the same since you've been behind bars, but I do think that some conversation happened. I told y'all, Chad, some conversation clearly happened. So Drake, Future, Metro, and probably some liaison was somebody connected to Thug. I think they've had a conversation, which is good, which is good. Like, it's one thing we've realized about Drake. He clearly didn't want to go with Future. Like, he even said, "Yo, Future, that shit made like me and you falling down made me sick to my stomach." Then he blamed it on Metro. He's like, "Yo, it's probably that nigga who set it up." Like, he clearly never wanted to go against Future, because I believe that if Drake ever went against Future, that's like going against Atlanta. And Future, he loves. Yeah, this is look at Grammars right here. This shit's give me like a. Yeah, no. I think 100% Future is I think it's some petty shit. Like, you know what the rumors were? Future feel away about Drake doing a collab album with 21 Savage after they did a collab album, which I was confused about because Future did mad collab albums with mad niggas. You get what I'm saying? They one with Metro just now. He did one with Young Thug. He did one with Juice. Did he do one with Juice World? Yeah. Like, Future's done mad collab albums. So since What a Time to Be Alive, so why does he expect Drake should only work with him? Like, you know what I mean? Like, bro, you and Drake got an open relationship, my guy. You feel me? You do collab albums with other niggas. Drake could do collab albums with other niggas. But it probably is a little deeper, right? Maybe Drake told him, "Yo, we're gonna do it this year," and then Drake pops out with like the same type of formula, right? It's like street nigga and then the singing guy, right? So I don't know, but Future is down, so it's clear if we don't see no more, And by the way, I do think Future wanted to humble Drake a little bit, and if you ask me, I would think that these guys have thought Drake has been humbled. You know what I mean? They've looked at it like, look how alone he looks. All that I'm the best, I don't need nobody. Niggas need me. He finally realizes, like, nah, dog, that relationship ain't been like that for probably over 10 years now. Like, this is some mutual shit. You probably, and if we're looking at the weighted scale, I think they're probably thinking Drake need them more than they need Drake. These guys do stadium, or they do arenas without Drake. They're getting #1 albums without Drake. They're having hit songs without Drake. Like, again, some of these things mutually, it was used to be exclusively you needed Drake in the mix for that. They're doing it without him. And what I think that Drake always needs is that Drake always needs that bass that they have. Like, needs that Atlanta bass, but the street type of wave, right? I think that's why he works with 21 Savage a good amount. Like, him and Savage, it checks that box. So I think they've just realized that the power dynamic may have gotten a little bit different. Now, granted, Metro, I don't think, like, Metro's just a fucking producer. Nobody gives a fuck. You know what I mean? You told that nigga, shut the fuck up and make some drums. But, like, Future's like a different beast. And I think Future, he obviously cares about Metro over Drake, right? Because he's down to stand on the issue with Metro. Because I do think that We Don't Trust You is a Metro thing. Like, in terms of these two projects and the direction. Which tells me that, yeah, there's some conversation that must have happened, because I don't think Future, without Metro being open to the idea of him crossing that picket line and even showing any love to Drake, I don't think that Future would do that without Metro already probably talking to Drake privately. So something must have happened. You know what I'm saying? All right, then. Hopefully that beef ends. And by the way, if that ends, that'll be a smart move for Drake. You know what I mean? It'd be a really smart move for Drake. Even though I heard Charlemagne say something very interesting, right? Which I think is because Drake is just not that. out in the front public with, I know some of y'all be like, yo, well, he feeds you rumors or narratives. If Drake kind of just like jacked it like, yo, I just killed, I went at 20 niggas and survived, it doesn't, he could possibly gaslight the narrative that people don't look at like, oh, just Kendrick beat your ass. You get what I'm saying? And I don't think he's kind of ran any narrative other than, oh, niggas has just snaked me, which kind of makes it seem like he got jumped and he lost. Which that's why, I think for him, if he does squash it with Future and those guys, it makes it way more powerful for Drake and where he's at when those guys are still rocking with him and it's just Kendrick. Now, granted, I think Kendrick is a person who, with all due respect and also no pun intended, probably, people credit him for having a kill switch with Not Like Us. But I do think things would look different if the whole Atlanta was still rocking with Drake. You get what I'm saying? Anyway. All right. Let me